Hello and welcome back to another episode of Project Bedrock. I have a lot to show you this week, and at the beginning of the week, I honestly was planning on skipping a week and maybe start publishing an episode every 2 weeks, but once I got into it, I realized if I do that, my next week's episode is going to be over an hour long, and that's a lot. So let's cut this intro short and get started with the rest of the episode. Last weekend was a holiday weekend for us, and I was kind of hanging around, being lazy, and decided, you know what, it would be fun to have something new. So I went with a new look. What do you think? Huh? Kinda different, a little similar. I kind of kept the same colors, so it, didn't change too drastically, but thought it would be fun. And now we have player heads in the game, so I thought it would be even more fun. I guess it would be really fun if I had an elytra to fly. To set up a booth here in the shopping district again, so you can get your head. There's got to be an easy way to get your head in the game. So I'm going to probably put it right here in this area. Hopefully it won't be too big. So I'm going to gather the things and try to come up with an idea and check back in. Here is where you get your head. I don't know what's going on with the redstone here. Dark J just told me that he put it together for me, which is pretty awesome. But what I want to do is put a building around all of this. It's respawning. Oops. So it's not so ugly. And somehow I want to see if I can squeeze in a chest and a hopper so I can keep this dispenser full of arrows all the time. Let's see what I can do. I'm not a redstoner, so I'm not 100% sure if what I have planned will actually work. This is what I've come up with. It's not real big. It doesn't need to be really big. And it's got a lot of texture. Kind of thought about playing with gradients a little bit, but I think something this small is kind of tough. So I did a little dark at the top, dark at the bottom, and lighter in the middle. When I build something bigger, I'll try it again some more, put a little more effort into it. I got started and it just didn't blend well because there wasn't really enough space for a lot of different colors or hues, if you will. But I did end up moving the whole redstone contraption, if you will, forward a few blocks from where Dark built it for me. That way I could just add it to the roadside here instead of having a huge walkway back towards it and taking up, more space for things to be built. We could put dirt right up to the back of this. It won't even make a big deal. But anyway, I need to finish by putting in this hopper somewhere, and the shulker box, I just don't know exactly where to put it. The shulker box with the arrows in it, where did I put it? There. Hopefully this redstone, let's see, can I trigger this real quick and jump up and see at the same time? And copper. Oops. Is that emptying out? Oh, it is. It's working. Okay. Try to do this without getting hurt. There we go. I honestly think that is going to be okay. Sweet. Now I'll just put a sign up there that says refill arrows here. And I also went along and made boxes of named dies. And that is because you can adjust the avatars with the dies and the heads. Each die has a different thing it does, and magenta locks them into place. But you'll see, let's see, a couple of these rotate and change skin. Rotate is rotate the head. Change skin is change the skin on the avatar. If you have a few avatars with a few different skins, you just click them with the red and it changes it. So pretty much they're all the same head for avatar, but there were a couple of them that had the slightest difference. So I just did the head / avatar description. But they're there for each one of the players to have for free. I just wanted to do something nice. And hopefully people will want to use this. It'll be fun to have a collection of everybody's heads. So I can kind of make my little village over here have a little bit of life added to it. So I'm just coming over to grab the sign. That shulker box. I'll get that put up and we'll move on to our next project. We have the potential of maybe getting a new member on the server. So I thought I would do what I did for Dark J and create a box of things that might be helpful to a new member. Now this is all up to them whether they want to keep it or not. Since we are so far established into the season, it might be a little bit hard to go find like an elytra or something because, you know, you have to travel so far out to get one now. So I put an elytra in there. And then these other things are just items that I picked up while I was out in the end. And I did sell them at the end ship in the old shopping district. And I've just kind of moved this quick pop-up shop up here in the attic of the hardware store. But I wanted to have something for the new member to let them know that they are welcome. And, you know, I'm excited that they're here. And they don't have to take the whole box. They can take what they want out of the box. They can keep the whole box. They can leave the whole box. It doesn't matter. It's really just up to them. So I want to rename. Okay, what I also wanted to add in here was a couple of ender chests and some shulker shells as well. We'll give them more in time, but that'll get them started, I think. I like that. Hopefully they will like it too. You may recall last week we went out and did the finishing touches at our game in the gaming district. Well, RS Built wants to meet up with me out there, and I think he just kind of wants to see how happy I am with the redstone out there, which, needless to say, I am very happy. But here's a little clip of my meeting with him.
Gigi, where are you? Are you over here?
I'm over here in front of the thing.
What thing?
The Christmas tree thing that you built for me. There you are.
That thing. Okay. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I wanted to come over and meet up with you and see how you like this. I know it's been a little bit of time since we last recorded a clip with this because I know that we've both been busy on the server and also in real life as well. What are you wearing? You have like a business suit on.
I do. It's my new business suit because we're having a meeting today.
You're having a meeting. Well, apparently you were the only one that was prepared because I just have my creeper outfit here and I would have put on my business suit, but I don't have a closet to put it in, so I don't even own one.
We'll have to work on that closet for you.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe if I ever get time to finish my build over there. Anyways, how do you like this since I did the redstone to it?
I absolutely love it. I think you did such a great job.
Well, that's good. Let's see if this thing still works. It's been a little bit. It looks like it's working appropriately.
It's working great.
I did run into some problems. Let me press that button and reset it. I did run into some problems to where the horse actually wanted to jump over top of the trapdoor that was here, and I ended up replacing it with these fence gates. Apparently, the horses want to jump over the trapdoors, but the fence gates, even being the same block, they don't jump over, which is kind of strange. But anyway, so that was a slight modification that I had to make. But I'm glad to see that it's still working.
Yep, the lights light up and the gates open right on time. It's perfect.
All right, and then we'll run all the way down here and hit this pressure plate. We'll have to figure something out to do over here where we can cover these up all the way and make it where the mobs don't depress it and waste all the fireworks. Oh, by the way, I brought you a present.
Well, thank you. What was it?
It is this.
There
And
you
can
are.
keep the shulker box that it comes in.
Oh, nice. That's perfect.
Yeah, I saw that you have the new beheading shop, and I have a overabundance of arrows, so I figured that you could use them a lot more than I can, because I
That's
have more
awesome.
arrows than I know what to do with.
Thank you so much. It's a community thing, so you're helping out the whole community.
Yeah, most definitely. So anyways, we agreed that this was going to be an IOU. I kind of had something in mind that maybe you could come and build something for me by chance.
Ooh, I would love to. What do you have in mind?
I don't exactly have the area cleared out yet, but we can go over there and take a look at it. I do have to do a little bit more land prep before it's ready to have a building put on it. But we can go over and I can kind of run through what I was talking about and show you what exactly I want.
Okay.
All right, so I was thinking somewhere over here. I ended up previously clearing out a bunch of land here and took the mountainside back and flattened it out. You can still kind of see that the grass is regrowing from me doing that. And I ended up doing that on a stream, but what I wanted was a big building here, maybe a barn or a small house, something that I can put a storage system in because I am desperately unorganized and I really need to get all of my shulker boxes organized and that way I can function a lot more efficiently. I was thinking maybe a barn or a small house, something along the lines of that would fit into the surrounding area.
I think a barn is a great idea.
Well, I was hoping that maybe you could build one and I can cash in the IOU. And
Absolutely.
if the barn exceeds what I did over there, maybe I could pay you some diamonds or potentially maybe even give you another IOU, something along those lines. And if that sounds good with you. Well, I mean, I'm sure that you're going to need some more redstone. I know that we were talking about the beheading shop over there, doing some redstone with that. So potentially, maybe we could cash in that and then have IOU for that, and then I can help you with the redstone. Something along those lines. But yeah, a giant building or even a smaller house, something that's longer would potentially work really good.
I think this is a great space to do something pretty big, something really cool.
All right, well, then that sounds like a plan. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you doing all the redstone and stuff for me in the past. This is the least I can do to pay you back. I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too. Well, thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to go get some ideas put together and think about what I'm going to do here. And if you have any inspirational pictures you might want to send over, to happily take a look at those. And my controller just died. I've got this big. Your controller has lost connection.
All right, well, that sounds great. I'll get you some stuff sent over and hopefully come up with an idea of something that will work for both of us.
That'd be awesome. Thank you again.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye. I've got my shulker box of building supplies in here and a stack of torches. And I think it's time to go over to Bilt's place and start working on the barn design. Let's go. I think that will be lit up well enough for what we're doing. Now, I do have a really good picture for reference, and it's a really cool looking barn. So what I need to do now is kind of sketch out the footprint of the building, because after I get that done and I get the blocks figured out, it's kind of easy after that, believe it or not. But I need to count windows and stuff like that on my reference picture. I hope this will be a big enough storage area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is the rule? Measure twice, cut once. It's basically a big rectangular building, but hopefully will be more than that when it's done. I think that's a pretty good size. It's going to be open on the inside, so we'll have plenty of room. I'm really excited for this build. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Okay, ours built is on his way over here now, and I'm excited to show him what we have done. I'm not sure if he will need changes done to it or not, but I guess we'll find out when he gets here. So he should be here any second now. We'll just come out here and wait.
JG?
Yeah.
Are you over here?
I am.
Oh, where are you?
I'm in front of your new barn.
Oh, you just rendered in. I wasn't showing you until I walked closer. What do we have here? This thing is amazing.
I hope you like it.
Eat. It seems like I'm always eating anymore.
Yeah.
You got a new skin too.
Yeah.
This is quite the skin.
My carpenter's outfit was dirty, so I hurried and changed into this.
Oh, no worries. So, do I get the grand tour? This thing is massive.
You sure do. I hope you like it.
I do. And I got the jump boost, typical GG jump boost building. This is quite the design. I like it.
I'm glad you do. I was kind of worried.
You're kind of worried?
Yeah.
You have nothing to worry about. You are a phenomenal builder.
Oh,
what do we have going on around here?
It's a hay lift. Yeah. I don't know what it's really
hay
called.
Lift.
But, you know, they always have to lift hay into the top of the barn somehow.
Did we have casualties?
Yes, she died of exhaustion. Hay is exhausting.
I see that.
She was moving hay and fell down.
Yeah, from somebody who's loaded and unloaded hay, I totally understand. It is really exhausting. This is amazing. I'm going to have so much room for activities inside of here.
I set this up so we could go up and look around at the top if you'd like.
We got the new spectator mode. There we go.
Awesome.
And then we can, whoa. This is I wonder if I can put maybe a second floor in here just for like
you
have something to walk through.
Almost can. And I put these stairs upside down here so you can make it actually look like it's a brace for a floor.
Being supported.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I like it. Yeah, I'll try to match the same tones that you use, but I think that, yeah, I can do quite a bit inside of here. And then, like I said, putting in the sorting system too, which should be really interesting and should have plenty of room for it.
I didn't want to do anything on the inside because of your sorting system. I didn't know how you wanted it all laid out, so that's why it's just a big, vast, open space.
So what do we have going on up here? This is not looking very good. It looks like Gigi's done passed out.
Yeah, well, she's not really into hard labor. So that one
I
kind of looks like
I
that
see.
one hay block kind of knocked her down.
She toppled over by the little hay block. Well, at least she did not lose her flowers on top. So I mean, that's what counts, I suppose.
If our
But I was looking around this too, and it looks like you've completely spawn-proofed this entire thing as well. And I even noticed on the peak up here that you ended it on the half slab, which is really cool. And you can always tell an experienced builder most of the time will end it with a single block rather than a double block. You learn to count out your blocks before you start your build, is what I've learned in the past.
Yep, too many years of trying to figure out what I'm going to do at the end with an even amount of numbers. Always
Well,
keep
this
'em.
is absolutely incredible, and I'm excited to get started going around here, decorating it, and adding to the land, and maybe adding a few other things here and there, and of course on the inside, adding in the storage system, and who knows, maybe if I have enough room for the storage system and have a bunch of space left over, I'll put my animals in here. That way, they're not left out inside the rain.
Yeah. They'll appreciate that. And there's always,
Yeah, I'm sure.
you can always dig down for more space too.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. I think if I do have to have a sorting system on each side, then I will just run everything underground,
Mm-hmm.
which should make it really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering, maybe I can, I don't know, I'll have to see what I can do with the floor. I might just make a lot of it just dirt, coarse dirt, and make it look where it's kind of worn down. Let me jump out of spectator. And this is amazing. I really appreciate you building.
I'm glad I was able to do it for you.
Now, I don't know if this is exactly fair with just a little bit of redstone that I did over in the gaming district for you. So, do you want me to pay you some diamonds, or would you like another IOU, maybe, potentially?
Absolutely not. You've helped me with so many other things, little
Well,
and big. This is the
well,
least I could do. I still
what
feel
about
like I owe you.
materials?
Nope.
No, not at all. One thing that I wanted to point out on the materials is the block palette that you picked is absolutely phenomenal. And I was looking here at the mangrove wood and then the, what is that, oak, I believe it is. Well, this mud block brings both of those together so nicely. That's really a perfect palette.
I really love the new mud blocks. They're pretty cool.
Me too. Now we just have to defend it so the creepers don't blow it up. Well, anyways, any more redstone that I can do for you, let me know, and then we can consider that a debt paid in full, because this is a huge build. And
It's fun.
maybe the redstone that we were talking about the other day with the mophead shop,
Yes.
maybe I can do that for you, and then call it even.
That would be fun.
Sound good?
All right. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it.
Thank you. I'm glad that you built it, and I greatly appreciate it, and thank you for the grand tour of it.
It was my pleasure. Well, it seems to me like he's pretty happy with this build, and I was pretty happy with it too. It's pretty big. Hopefully it's got enough space for the storage he has planned. And just happy that I was able to help out a friend who helped me out as well. So I can't wait to see what it's like inside when he does finish putting in the storage. And maybe I could come over and help him decorate the outside or something a little bit when he's ready for that to kind of, finish the build altogether. So one last look. Looks great. Let's go back to the base. And I think it's time to wrap up the episode for this week. Well, for a week that started out kind of rough, changed into a pretty busy week. And it's good. I was pretty worried about what I was going to do this week at the beginning of the week. So I'm pretty happy about the way it turned out. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for stopping by again this week. And I want to tell you how much I really, really do appreciate your likes, comments, and subscriptions. It really means a lot, and it's helping out the channel slowly but surely. So keep on watching. I'll keep on making videos, and I'll keep chugging along together. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.